that I'm on point. So, this is going to be my first impression stream for Voxel Tycoon, a lovely new mashup between Transport Tycoon Deluxe and Factorio as far as I've seen. So let's jump right into there. Well, there's a lot of things to configure here, and I'm just going to hop over these real quick. Let's go for American town names. Difficulty settings are just crazy, but I'll leave everything at normal because I have no clue about this. Hey Joe, welcome! Hi Yoga. And we can configure a lot about the world here as well, but, well, if I have no clue about the game, I'll rather leave things as they are. Oh, company color. We need to fetch us a lovely purple. Well, I don't think I get a better purple than this. It's more of a violet tone. Is there anything darker? Well, okay. Let's take that. So, I've been looking forward to this since, I don't know, since 2 days? So let's jump into this. I'm looking forward to seeing this game in action. Yeah, Yoga, that's, let's say, I'm already positively surprised, because I really loved Transport Tycoon Deluxe so much back when it was new. It's been a while. Alrighty, Rusty, don't you worry. The video on demand is available for all of you. Have fun with your buddy. Maybe we'll check it. We'll see each other later. So, welcome to San Jose area. So, the game works like this. We can build in this area here, as you see here. These thingies here are grayed out. We can't build there. And the towns here have certain demands, and we have to produce the items these towns demand. Pretty easy. Then we can research some stuff, and then we can do new stuff. Well, okay. That's very generic, but let's keep it like that. So we got 3 cities here. Oh, they got different specializations. I only played the tutorial so far to get a grip of the controls somehow, but nothing over that. So it's going to be a fresh and honest first impression stream here. I just didn't want to be there completely clueless about the controls. All right. Yeah, I do like what I see here so far. Somehow, in the past few years, I grew really close to that graphic style. It's not entirely like, I don't know. Hi there, Oily. Welcome. You're early today. Love to see that. Okay, so we can now either go and produce some of these things. Let's see. Or this is a tourist type of town. Passenger spawn rate plus 5%. Transporting passengers has a greater effect on the settlement growth than supplying demands. Oh yeah. Friends are definitely something fortunate in this, in general. I don't have too many friends, gotta be honest. But I prefer 2 friends over 10 acquaintances. Alright, we can level up these things. Towns have a level? Or no, that's the industrial building which has a level. Okay. Just trying to check out what's here. So Boonville has a demand for wood. What's that mean? Supply. Ah, it's the supply ratio. And that's a few stats. Okay. So let's get started with some harmless and easy things. Let's see, there ain't no town needing wood except for the tourist town. That's sad. The iron ore here is really far away. And that's the stuff these thingies here would need. Unfortunate. So there's only coal we could supply to this town. So let's say we're going to supply iron ore there. That sounds like something we want to do. So let's go. Well, it's not about the quantity of friends, not at all. It's about the quality of friends, just my opinion. Alright, we need a freight station for that one. I don't know. No, we don't need a freight station. I think we need a producer before we can do anything. So there's going to be a iron mine. Yeah, that's what we need. Bang. And now we can lay down a station. I love it that this game is so friggin' similar to Transport Tycoon that I recognize most things instantaneously. I love it. City layouts scream TTD. Yeah, totally. It's so funny. I tried to play some TTD lately again after it has been released on Steam, but I didn't feel it anymore. Like, the controls were just so wonky. Hey Pins, we're playing some Voxel Tycoon tonight. That's a new game that has been freshly released. So, iron ore is being produced here, and we need to transport it there and there. So, I'd say we're going to start our train tracks and run it all down there. Oh man, this is so comfy. Wow. I mean, this is also eating up most of my money instantaneously, but jeez, is that comfy. We only need to put down another station there in the vicinity of this big boy. I made it myself easy, and I allowed these trains to go back. Wait a sec. What's happening here? I think. Oh, we messed up with the heights. Yes, I'm sure I want to remove this. I think the height was a problem there. Or hate? Is it height or hate? I have to look this up. Okay. Let's see if that'll work out. Yes, it does. We just didn't have... this isn't connected. But it sure seems like it wants to work out now. Wait a sec. Why don't these connect now? Alright. First problems already discovered. It seems like these train tracks are too high there. Okay, let's refund that and see what we can do. Can I combine these train tracks like that? Or we can merge them here. Let's do this and destroy the rest of them. Oops. No. Just get rid of the old ones. Yeah, I have to find a game where trains are intuitive and easy to begin with, but I don't mind. Alright, a depot where these trains can launch from. I have no clue if I'm doing it right here or not. Maybe this is going to be awful. Can I connect these to that? No, I can't. Okay. Road connections are a lot easier, but hey, Pop. Aw, giving some love to your puppy? That's awesome. So, we're going to need a locomotive. I'm pretty broke already. Dang. So, let's take this one. And it has to get... Wait a sec. So we need iron ore. Platform car. Speeds. Okay, open car. Train 2. Wait a sec. Yes, I want to stop configuring this one. And let's see. Where can I add more pieces into that thing? It has a class 0 tender, and how to buy more of those? Yeah. Follow vehicle. There has to be some sort of method of attaching these. Here. Oh, I did it wrong here. Ah, I see. Now can I sell that guy, or can I add more? No problem, Yoga. No problem. think that was wrong. Yeah. Okay. So, can I recall that thing? Sent to depot. Okay. Go back home, you. So, now, how can I add more train thingies into that one? I mean, he only has a tender and an engine. That's really not enough, but I guess I would have had to do it something like that, but can I now sell that thing somehow or get rid of it? Sorry for the confusion, absolute noob here at work. So, can we... How can I reconfigure that thing? Because without any vehicles, it's completely useless. Oh, here, reconfigure. That's the button I was looking for. Bam! Me so smart, sometimes. Okay, we're going to add, let's see, how much demand is on that thing. Let's pause the game again. So they have a demand of 110. So let's just add 2 wagons for now. Alright, now we're talking. That's better. Okay, add stop. Here, load all available cargo. Add stop. And unload. Okay, and off you go. Now, let's follow our vehicle and have some fun with it. Alright. We're loading these up. Oh, they're even filling up with material. Lovely. So, speeding up the game a little bit. I wonder if it would be profitable to do more than one of these. Oh dear, look at that train tracks. Oh my god. This almost looks like a roller coaster tycoon. We're moving only 8 kilometers per hour here. Okay. But the single tour is quite quick. We're moving not too slow here. Alright, how much do we earn per tour? Money earned 0? Why is that so? Shouldn't we have unloaded that stuff there? We got iron ore. Did I configure it all wrong there? Oh no, that's coal there. Oh dang. That's why. We need to demolish that. Silly me. Alright. Well, learning by doing. I can add this station here. And we're going to... Oh no, we're out of money. Let's just hope that with the refunds I get enough money there. Maybe that was a little bit of a over-ambitious project to begin with. Yeah, it was. Dang. So, let's borrow some more money. I mean, after all, I'm just starting out, you know. I want to learn how this game works. Okay. No, I don't want to remove that. So, San Jose Southwest doesn't exist anymore. So, we can... Can't we just delete that one? How to delete this one? Well, maybe I can just force it to ignore that one. I mean, there should be an option. Oh, here, remove order. There we go. Hi Cognito, and thank you so much for gifting me the copy of this game. I was just waiting until you hit town to say the big thanks for your generosity. Really appreciate the support. So let's see if our little brave locomotive is taking the trip better. The real fun part is there's also a perspective where you... Oh my god. Nobody can tell me that we're able to transport iron ore just like that. Nobody can do that. But, well, let's not take it too serious with the realism, and let's just hope that this thing dishes out serious money. Alright, we get that kind of money, and now the building can upgrade. Alright. Oh, I love this game already. It's like a mashup between Factorio and Transport Tycoon. Two of my favorite games in that department. And, well, okay, that was maybe not the best way of starting out, but little do I care. So let's send that thing to depot. And I want to add another wagon here. There we go. And send it again. Because I feel like this thing can easily transport more than that. Alright, let's fast forward a bit here. Dang, that thing is so slow. And let's see. So the new month now begins, and let's check out how good things here work out. So 5 grand. This looks quite okay compared to where we started. At least we're now earning money. And, well, it seems like I can easily even add one more. Let's do this. What's the short key for pause here in this game? I gotta check this out later. That was not what I wanted. Alright. Yeah, the Transport Tycoon is really visible in the game design. I totally agree there. I totally agree there. But I mean, why not? It was one of the best received games in that genre ever. Like, it has been a way to measure games like these since years now. And there's always been the question when new games like these were released, yeah, it's good, but is it as good as Transport Tycoon Deluxe? And that's really interesting, so... Transport Fever, yeah, that was so far the only real contender to Transport Tycoon. It was kind of like a spiritual successor, but in a way more graphically polished way. I think I totally over-invested with my first connection there. I guess it would have been smarter to go for something like Garland. Let's see. Is there any way here? Passengers. These two towns have both demands on passengers, so we probably should focus on that next and do some passenger travel there. And let's see what happens once I upgrade this industrial building. Alrighty, now these towns are supposed to grow with our support here. So let's see. A station. bus stop, double bus stop. I guess bus stops are for passengers. I got no clue, honestly, but that's the fun about it. So, where to put it down? Okay. The more buildings I need to raise, the costier it gets. So, can't I rotate that and put it on the street now? Okay. So the bus stop is always connected with an own street. That's odd. So like I can't connect it to these existing streets. Or here I can. Okay. So this looks good. Okay. And the other side will be the receiver lives somewhere here, I guess. Don't want to pay that much money though. 28 grand, that's better. Okay, next thing we need will be a depot. Oh. Probably just connect the roads for now. The road connection feature is really smooth overall. It's fun that I tried out to play some Transport Tycoon lately again when it got released, and I got so shocked away by the controls. Which is a pity, because back in the day when I loved that game so much for how it played out, but lately... Okay, so a passenger truck. And we don't have the necessary penny for that. Come on, give me the new car. Let's pause the game for a moment and configure this thing. One stop, load, and another stop, unload. Off we go. Let's see if that works out. Car 1 can't find a path to its destination, so... I actually messed it up there. Okay. Oh no. So that doesn't work out like I thought. And the refund is really crappy. Oh, dang. Okay. So things weren't as easy as I thought. Whoops. Hey, Serliane! Yeah, absolutely new game, and I'm totally not rocking it. I'm pretty broke already, so... Tell you what, guys, we're going to restart here, because there's no use. I did too many mistakes, and I guess these were educational mistakes, but... Let's restart that and start out a little smaller. I overdid it brutally there. It's an awesome game so far. I mean, it's logistics and production, because you have to research later in the game also production venues where you have to produce new products. And such things. I already seen that in the previews, but we gotta get there. Alright, so after these horrible incidents of me spending all my money for nothing, let's try that one more time. So we got Orlando, Hampton, and Martinez. So, iron ore is here. These guys want wood, so Hampton is a good town to be supported with wood, and Orlando and Hampton shall be connected with passengers. I really got the feeling like train connections are a little bit costly for a beginner budget, so let's start with the buses. So, bus stop. Is that thing now connected or not? It's really hard to tell. This trolled me now once. I don't want to be trolled twice. So... turns out these... now it would be connecting, wouldn't it? I mean, it changes the piece of road. Okay, let's try that if it works out this time. I mean, I don't mind these mistakes because I feel like everybody who's interested in the game will learn out of my mistakes here, so it's always nice to be a noob. Don't get me wrong, but I personally really think that being totally new to something is one of the most delightful phases of a game. Everything is new, everything is fresh, every mistake is funny in a way. Okay, let's do it like that. And therefore, I don't know. It's a magical moment. It's a magical time for me. Always. So let's connect these. Man, road connectors are also pretty costly. Costs a hell. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I also noticed Cognito, but this time I just wanted to make sure it works before I do another mistake like the last one. So let's go and see if I'm able to do it better this time. So loading up people here and unloading people here. Go forth, my minion, and do my bidding. Well, so we don't receive a help I'm stuck message up front. That's good. And let's see. There are no passengers. Shouldn't there be passengers at that stop? Alright. Or does that thing... Ah, it needs to fill. It needs to fill, that's all. So... I need to buy another truck, which does the exactly opposite route, because, you know, this is just one way. Here, we need to load the passengers from here and unload them at the other one too, because I think it works like that. I hope it works like that. If not, we're going to have fun nevertheless. Now, can I put up both of these cars on my... Yes, of course I can. Lovely. This is so good. I like that. So 7 of 12, and that guy ain't busy yet. So let's follow them and see what happens. And the best thing about this game's completely moddable as well. So we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg so far. Early access too. Alright. We got us a couple of $100. Beats the running costs by far, so this seems to be a profitable thing, what we're doing here. So let's watch the other car. And they earned even more money. Awesome, so that's working out. I guess I should use the existing infrastructure and connect Hampton by car with that wood. As much as I would like to go for train tracks now or right away, I feel like we're not there yet. Instead, let's build ourselves a sawmill. And a freight station. Alright, connect it to the furthest possible point. And get that road down. There we go. Let's see. A AAA truck carrying logs. Load. And of course we need a station at this point as well. Let's build it there. and avoid the housing there, to touch the housing there. Oh, dang. So that's the thing. I really feel like it could be working a little bit better. Like, if I go down one grid too far, it doesn't connect to the road anymore. And I have to pay the whole price. I feel like at this point the game should be a little bit less hard on me. But that's okay. Off you go. Let's follow that little buddy here. Yeah, that's a little bit harsh. Especially since you don't get any warning like, do you really want to build that? It is not connected to a road. Such a warning screen would help a ton at this point, but early access, that's all cool. Considering that this game got just released today on Steam, it has been around on itch.io for a while. I don't want to mutter. It's really good. It's really working out super well. These little kinks, I have trust that these can be removed in the future. So let's check out that little buddy here is earning 1,000 bucks per tour. It's really powerful. It's really powerful. Oh, so we also see how much money a station has processed. Cool. Okay, so it's working out a lot better than the last one. Let's get into the fleet menu and see. So these guys are earning money. One is earning way more money than the other one because this tour has way fewer passengers than the other one. Alright, let's check out how these two towns are feeling meanwhile. So far, the first thing I can already say, it feels very chill in a good way. In a really good way. So, the passenger demands are being fulfilled. This is a industrial town and this is a mixed town. What does industrial say? Demand limit +1. Okay, whatever that means. So, Orlando, -9 euros for wood. Oh, look here. There's wood there too on the demand list. So let's check it out. How much is there in store on that thingy here? Available to transfer 58. So we can definitely stock up on that. Alright. But let's first I want to let 1 month run and see if my setup is actually profitable, because I literally got no clue. So there's trade income and passenger transportation income. Oh well, I can already tell that we're definitely profitable here. Just need to slap up more cars to make it work. Okay, so we're going to build a couple of these trucks. I just want to check out, am I able to copy the route? I should be. Save as. That's the thing. You can also give it a name, but can I copy it? Something like a direct copy. Create a new route from current schedule. Choose a name. Wood to Hampton Southwest. Okay. Let's use this. And that guy will use that one. Awesome. Perfect. Just what I needed. Just another I like that. I like these things. You know, it would be really tedious to do these several times, but this way, it's really super easy. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Alright, let's buy yet another of those and configure him a little bit different. He will pick up the cargo here, but he shall unload over at a new freight station. Ooh, that's a quite costly one. And already I want to get that station as close as possible to this thing to shorten my transport ways, but let's do it there. It's good enough. So, and at stop, unload, bang. There we go. Save as Wood to Orlando South. Off you go, my little munchkin. Alright, there's the little, that's the first thing here. Current loan. It's done what an American student feels like. Well, we started out with a pretty harsh loan, gotta say. But I do like that. It's at least goals to take. Alright. Nice. So, beyond the first game hype, how was everybody today? I hope you had a great day. I really had not enough sleep tonight, but apart from that, I'm feeling great as well. So let's build our headquarters at Hampton. Let's see. Let's see how our fleet is working out. So you can instantaneously see how they work out. That's cool. I can read out the profits of these. Day has been good. Awesome to hear that, Sir Liang. Really awesome to hear that. I don't know, tonight I wake up after 4.5 hours of sleep and somehow I wasn't able to find sleep again then, and it took me I don't know how long until I finally was able to fall back into bed, and really a little bit weird. So the economy here is not happy with the supply level, isn't it? So 2 trucks are not enough, or what's the case? Consumes 4 items from storage every day to work properly. So they're really far from being supplied fully. Okay. So that means these guys can use way more wood here. Dominic 2000 is the mayor. What the heck? Owner Jose Perez. I like that. Okay, we're making slight profits, but I feel like there's easily room for a 3rd truck on the wood thingy here. So let's amp that up. I really feel like I could have increased the amount of trucks a while ago, or from scratch much more. So this guy does that one, and we're going to buy 2 more trucks right away. This goes to Orlando South. Off you go. And I really enjoy how easy I can expand my fleet of cars. Do you take naps during the day? Yeah, I did that today, sir. I did exactly that. But sometimes I really have to wait until I feel ready for sleep again. There's this phase where I'm so over-exhausted that I'm not even able to sleep again, and then I just have to wait until my brain can accept that again, if that makes sense. Alright, that's the train fleet, and that's the truck fleet. Okay. So, like, I took a nap during the noon, and then in the evening when my son went to bed, he had the pleasure to have a extra long time with me. Business has difficulties with the supply. Orlando now accepts less coal. So I wasn't supplying. Yeah, well. Yesterday was just a super stressful day for some reason. My son had really trouble with sleeping and being alone yesterday, and it was really annoying to deal with all that, but today was a lot better already. Now, our little empire is rolling quite well. So how much money do we earn during 1 month, I wonder? I mean, passenger transportation isn't rocking the boat too hard. The trade connections are way more profitable. I feel like, here you see which, oh, you can even check out which cars are connected to that route. Really cool. There's a lot of polish going on here beneath the surface, which is really making the control of all this really smooth, feeling really smooth. I really dig that. Yeah, it's a lot like Transport Fever, but with less of that unnecessary optical polish. Don't take me wrong, Transport Fever is a awesome game, but somehow it was over-polished for me. Is that understandable? I don't know. I even refunded Transport Fever too. Because it was too hard on the eye candy and not hard enough on the gameplay experience, for me at least. Maybe I just had a bad day. I don't know. Sometimes that happens to me as well. All right. Now we're slowly expanding, and I want to know how much money I earn per month right now. It's very heavy on the management part. Well, I didn't enjoy my time as much as I wanted to, somehow. I don't know why. I really can't put my finger completely on it, but it was the same feeling when I bought Planet Zoo. I felt like these games felt like too much like work and not enough like game. Don't know why. Most of the time I can actually put my finger on it better, but especially Zoo Tycoon was like, yeah, cool game and such, but it's not fun. It's like working and not fun. If that makes any sense. So here we need coal for that little town, and let's see. Coal would be supplied here, but I'm that poor. 400 vehicles driving around. Oh my god. Well, I think that point will come here as well at some point later down the road. But let's see how it works out. So settlement grows every 4 days. Settlements start to develop rapidly when all its needs are well satisfied for a period of time. Bigger settlement means more business will open here and more passengers would like to travel. Okay, I see. Orlando though ain't that happy. Can amp up the wood production, I guess. So let's do that. Let's buy another wood truck. Since the tracks for Orlando is way longer, I'm not too surprised. Okay, let's see if let's slowly build towards the connection for the coal here. I feel like I want to do the road over here. It's going to be 50 grand or such. That's okay. So warehouses, okay. One thing at a time. The coal mine will cost me 40k. Well, that's okay. Let's just watch the money. I really love creating big railway stations and watching the cities grow. Yeah, maybe I just had a bad day when I went towards Transport Fever. Sounds like I did, honestly. It's always a hard time for me to to differentiate between me having a bad day or a game just being not fun. For me, at least. I don't want to generalize that. Transport Fever has its good... has a good reputation for a reason. Now, let's borrow some more money, I'd say. Hampton now accepts coal. What a nice coincidence. The points I make are valid. At least something. You know, I'm always careful at slandering other people's hard work because, you know, it's way easier to talk bad about something compared to make it better yourself. And that's why I don't like to talk bad about such things just that easily. Let's expand that road because I feel like we can do good things with that. And also I want to have a own garage for that because I feel like it's growing messy here. Alright, now coal trucks. What's that? That's a passenger one, and that's the business is on the verge of bankruptcy. Come on. Oh, the coal business is at the verge of bankruptcy. Yeah, we're working on it, okay? We got you. You don't have to. You don't have to close down. I do like that though. So that means if these things are not being supplied well enough, they are going to run dry at some point. Which is something I appreciate, because that gives you a nice pressure feeling. With big projects easily taking 5+ hours to complete, it's quite easy to fry your brain with Transport Fever. Really? Yeah, well, maybe maybe that was exactly the problem for me. That's too large scaled, in a way. We got you, Orlando! Don't close down! Now I just need enough money to buy myself new trucks for that business. And then we're going to amp up our empire. I love that. I already love that thing in such a quick time. I got all that Transport Tycoon feeling without these nasty kinks of overaged user interfaces. Because as nice as the old user interfaces of Transport Tycoon Deluxe were, it's just not serving that well for me anymore. Now, let's see. These guys are on average supply. How's that town going? Hampton already has 370 people living there. Ooh. So let's borrow a little bit more money. And I want to create another freight station here. Yeah, let's do that there. Because I want to avoid another bankruptcy issue there already at the beginning. There. Load it up. And unload over here. Save that as coal to Hampton transfer. And do that twice. So, there we go. TTD is freeware at this point, yeah. It's awesome. It's really awesome. It's just super clunky to play it, and that's the only downside about TTD. Legit the only one. I fired it up the other day, only to see that you can do insane large maps with that. It's like, I think the largest I was able to do was 4,097 on 4,097 grids. With 90 software. That really fried my brain a bit. In a positive way. So, let's see. These cars are doing well, aren't they? Okay. I think I need to slow down here a tad bit with my expansionism. Let's fast forward here a bit and see. So I made that's the loans. All right. Heating plant has received the first supply of coal. Okay, that's good. Can I clear notifications? Doesn't seem like I'm able to. I'm so happy about tonight. And I want to say one more time, thanks so much Cognito for sponsoring this game. I really dig your support. So we're firing up 40 grand of trade profits now. So that means we should think about a laboratory at this point. Ooh, 88 grand though, dang. But I want to do research. Well, let's do insanely much loans. I hope I won't be regretting it, but you know, for the sake of the stream, I do want to. Hey, it has a radius. Okay. Why does it have a radius? Got no clue. We'll find out. Hey Soul Ghost, hi there. Yes, I am into MMOs too. Right now only Final Fantasy XIV. But generally said, I'm a gaming monster. What can I do? What can I do? What can I say? Alright, now active labs. So we can research things. I'm happy to see you tonight, Soul Ghost. It's been a few days. So mining tier 2, what can we do here? So, oh god, that was such a waste of money, I think. Manufacturing, yeah, we will need 45 days and 77 grand. We learn to build conveyors, connectors, filters, elevated conveyors, and underground conveyors. So that's where the Factorio part will kick in. Love it. I simply love it, what's happening here. So the coal is not being supplied too well. So that loan for the laboratory was completely dumb. New upcoming MMO probably. Well, I am already invested into FF14. Ah, I see. So you are there. The thing about MMOs is that you can't play too many of them at once. So. Let's check out one thing. Here are always more people available for transfer than here. Am I correct? I mean, okay, let's connect the buildings there. So I think I'm well able to do one more of those. But thanks for the recommendation, Soul Ghost. I'm gonna look into that. I mean, it never hurts to at least look at things, in my humble opinion. Now, which one was that? So loading at Hampton Southeast, this one. We want this one. So we want to save this route and buy yet another little truck. I'm going to take the 10 passenger one. Orlando now accepts more wood. Okay. This is something I really enjoy. You might want to check Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. Alright. I'm going to try to keep those names in the backside of my head. I personally really love to play MMOs to just unwind a little bit, because They are like the perfect thing to not connect with my daytime job here with YouTube and Twitch. Because, you know, I'm not gonna start and be an MMO streamer or an MMO YouTube content creator because, well, I feel like that's something exclusive. Yeah, co-op games or single-player games, well, I do like both. I mean, I really love to be part of a team effort, you know? That's something I really enjoy a lot, actually. And therefore, MMOs are really cool for me. But at the same time, I really had to learn over the years to not overdo it. Like, it's easy to get lost in that genre, if that makes any sense. And in a bad way, that is. MMOs can be really demanding in a unhealthy way and make you unhappy quite easily. But that's, in my opinion, most of the time not the MMO to blame, but the people you're with, or at least for me, it was quite often that I got into bad company. Like people that are just taking the game too seriously, or not seriously enough. It's really hard to find a party of players that's just compatible with your way of playing a game. It's something I really feel like it's the hardest part about that. So Orlando South is accepting more wood, so how about building another truck? Here, that one. Just feel like cars are so friggin' inefficient. A lot of MMOs are cash grabs too. Oh yeah, totally Soul Ghost. The thing is, as of lately, I don't believe in free-to-play titles anymore. I feel like if you want to have a good and solid game, it's really important that you pay these guys the necessary money they need to make a good game. It's there is no such thing as a free game. Most of the time, free games are just 14 grand. Jeez. These developers are sadly not as grateful as they should be, I guess. Just yeah, there was a K in there. That was the scary K. But, I mean, I can understand it. I mean, if you got money to spend, why not spend it? There's nothing worse than money being unspent. Bam! Profit. 6 grand profit. You did it right. So, what do we do now? The Hampton people are unhappy because they're not receiving enough calls, so let's change that. So that's the coal trucks. Hampton here. I think I can easily buy 2 of those. No, I can't. Too poor. Am I sure? No, I'm not sure actually. Shaya! No! Not Shaya, man. Shaya was the big love of my wife. She played Shaya a ton. I know that game just from my wife. It was kind of like her teenage sin. What a coincidence. What a funny coincidence. I gotta tell her that tomorrow. She's gonna have a good laugh about that. She's sadly already asleep, but she would love to hear that story. So, were you with Art of War or one of the bigger companies there, or however it's called? Because actually, I do know a little bit one. You were #1 archer and mage? Well, you gotta know Art of War then. Yeah, AOW was your guild. Okay. You're saying that like an ownership thing. Don't tell me that that's like working like that. She was at AOW as well for a while before she quit the game. But she never spent any money in that game, actually. Man, the world is a small place, I gotta say. I really gotta say. Oh, what a funny story. You were a officer, okay. I think with such a big dog there, like this guild was for the game, that was already like one of the most important people. Oh man, I'm gonna tell her these names and see if that rings a bell with her. It's fun. I hope you're enjoying that one as much as I do. Now, there's iron ore here, but none of these folks are actually asking for it. There's only Martinez asking for that. Do I have the necessary moolah? No, not at all. Man, I want to expand my businesses, but I'm already pretty much at max loan. And I'm sad I won't be able to connect the iron ore at that point. Yeah, to anybody who doesn't know what Shaya is, Shaya was one of the most grind-heavy MMOs I've ever played. I actually played it a little bit when my wife got nostalgia feelings. We restarted there. I never played it longer than a week or such. But it was important for me because it was very important for her, and therefore I really enjoyed to be part of this madness, at least for a few days. Alright, let's build a road over to Martinez, at least, before they go bankrupt. Oh, it must have had been something with Lil. I don't know which Lil it was. Lilcia, Lilea, something like that. But definitely some Lil. I don't know which name she had during that time, but I'm going to ask her tomorrow. I mean, totally understandable that you want to know that, because, yes, her Discord is Lilcia, exactly. Exactly that one, Joe. Alright guys, I'm going to leave the game unpaused and fetch myself some tea, because, you know, it's that time of the stream. Yeah, there we are. Just some cheap old Earl Grey today. I was too lazy to brew myself some good tea. Alrighty, now, how rich are we? I'd really love to do the iron ore connection there. I mean, I am able to do a little bit more loan. Yeah, let's do this. We can do this. We will do this. I can already feel a friendship between this game and me. So, iron ore. Bang. Then a station. I guess it would be all more effective with train tracks, but maybe I'll do that in the next area I unlock, because I feel like it's pretty hard to fetch up the money necessary. Dang, not quite enough money for the freight station as well. But we're gonna get there in a moment. Alright. Also, I do like the soundtrack of that game already. It's really nice and chill. So is that connecting to the road? Yes, it is. Okay, bang. So I just hope that this door doesn't close on me before I get the first truck rolling. That would be a shame. We're now waiting for a double A truck, 25 grand. Okay. Gasoline. I wonder how many new vehicles will be in there. Soli and Sol. I'm going to ask her if she remembers that one. I have a slight feeling like there might be even something like that. I love stories like these, and that's why I love MMOs, because MMOs actually connect people. Even though a lot of people are slandering MMOs a lot and talking bad about those, but I personally feel like... No! Oh man, what a tragedy. Exactly that happened what I was afraid it would happen. So there's no town here that does accept iron ore anymore. Well, I gotta wait until somebody does. Crud. Alright. Seems like I waited too long. Hampton settlement received town status. Ooh boy. So we're fulfilling the demands of this town quite well. Alright. Here we seem to need more coals. Okay. So we only have 2 trucks connected with that. This is so good, honestly. Can I just copy that? Stairway. Oh. I can put up a horn. Okay. Can also take a ride with these, but there's no option to directly copy them. Sad. That would be really cool. Alrighty. Coal truck. So I like most about this game these little polish details, like when I mouse over the stations I can see it highlighted on the map. Music is a tad bit loud. Okay. Then we're going to change that. Probably gonna do it something like that. Alright, Joran. How about that? Better now? Oh, Joran, I am planning on a new Seralim build the next few days. Gonna play the Purgatorian a character class that's focused around creatures being dead and doing stuff while they are dead. So that's gonna be my next stream for the game. I hope I'm going to do this in the next few days. So Martinez is a tourist town, so let's give them some love. Well, I don't want to raise that thing. Happy to hear that the music issue is better now. And let's go for another station here. Bus stop. What's the difference between a double bus stop and a simple bus stop? If I only knew. Alright. Let's do this. And... oh, I'm so poor. Yeah, that sounds like fun, and that sounds like something I want to promote a bit, because I do know how much you like these self-destruction builds. Alright. I really feel like we're growing, but not too fast. Feels good. This game has a nice pacing to it, gotta say. So, Hampton now accepts more coal. Okay. Double makes it possible to use it in both directions. Yeah, of course, that'll make sense. Hey, Martinez is now accepting coals again. Awesome. But first, let me... why does Martinez Northwest have no passengers? Shouldn't these have just passengers there available to transfer? Why are there none available to transfer here? Shouldn't there be? No, they're just accepting them. Anywho, we're going to take one of these guys and add a stop. We're going to pick up passengers here and drop them over here. And we're going to save that one as Route 6. Why not? Alright, let's see how this works out. Yeah, I noticed that at some points the buses had to wait also to unload. I'm pretty sure with the double bus stop I'm able to unload several at once. One on the right side and one on the left side. I'm pretty sure that it would work out like that. So let's see. They got only 3 passengers on board. Ah, here finally there's more passengers going on here. So I've been just a little bit impatient. Alright. Let's make this Martinez town grow as well. So, one stop here, loading the people, and one stop here, unloading the people. There we go. So the more I do this, the more income we'll generate. As far as I see, there's also no maintenance to these cars, and that's an awesome fact about this game. because I really didn't like things too much that worked around like that. When you have to repair your trucks too regularly. With games like these, it's just madness at some point. The administrational effort to take is really crazy. Okay, so far we're only playing around with cars, no trains yet. I like that. I wonder what I did. Oh yeah, pressing Alt shows you the numbers. Oh, that's good. That's really good. It's really nice to see what these guys have loaded and what's available there. Okay, now I got enough money to finally buy that iron ore truck. So, add stop, load up the iron ore, and unload it over here. Bang. It's going to be the route here. Okay. So I'm going to buy a few more of these cars, and after that's all been dealt with, I'm going to start the research finally. It was just really important for me to also supply Martinez a little bit. Yeah, we did it. After a little bit of bankruptcy. So the only thing which is bothering me a little bit is that there's no other traffic in the game apart from the traffic my cars produce. It's a little bit, I think it would be super annoying if it would be otherwise. It's just, let's say, a little bit weird. So, iron ore to Martinez South. Alright. So I haven't fully figured out what to stream tomorrow. I'm partially torn between Factorio, Seralum, and RimWorld, so the usual problems. Too many good games, not enough time. And this game starts to be a contender as well. Now, how's Hampton doing? They could use way more wood and coal, but they're not receiving enough. Well, it's not only CPU usage, Joran. I think it's also because logistics would be a pain to deal with if you would have to respect all the other cars in the game, all the other cars in the game, yeah. I think traffic jams would happen a lot then, and it would be no fun to manage that because the game already has enough other difficult management aspects. At least that's my personal assumption. So, a lost iron ore train truck. There we go. So definitely want to try out to do this all by train one day. But for now, things are working out just nicely. So how happy is Martinez? Well, the passenger supply is good. There's almost no growth in Hampton and a lot of growth in Orlando. Okay. How much money for another zone though? Almost $1 million. Okay. There's only iron ore at Sun Valley. Pacific Grove needs wood beams. That's something I've never seen before. And there's iron bars. Next product. Alright. Last 30 days lifetime. That's a better thing to go. lifetime profits and spendings. So this one is the least profitable. Wood to Hampton. Why? Why is this one so... because he's just young, I guess. Well, I'm pretty sure that traffic jams will be a problem here as well. But there's one funny thing. This game has a endless expanse. That's a feature that's just cool. You won't ever run out of space to build, because that's just how the game is designed. It's meant to be kind of endless. I really dig that. Alrighty. Now, let's research manufacturing. I'm so curious about that one. I mean, this business is running quite well. I think passenger transportation could be a little bit better, but apart from that, things are working just nicely. Let's see what'll happen after this research. So I don't need all that money at once. I see, I see. So the interesting part is that the laboratory also has a logistics slot, which sounds like the laboratories will later also need other goods to research things. Oh, look, they're even building churches. Cool. Little fountain plazas. Well, Joran, that's kind of like my job. Whenever I read that, I feel I have that mission accomplished feeling. Happy to read that, by the way. So Orlando now accepts wood planks. New stuff. So a hardware store wants these. 300 bucks each. Let's compare that. Wood only yields 171 bucks. Coal 234. Well, okay. It has a strange, satisfying vibe to it to see all these little cars zoom around and do what I made them do. So let's look forward to the manufacturing aspect. I mean, the logistics aspect is already pretty much fun. Let's see how good it'll go when we combine these two aspects together. So, I wonder how large the towns will grow at some point. It's a very satisfying feeling to work towards the growth of these things. So, manufacturing researched. Okay. We have now access to conveyors, filters, and such things. So let's research woodworking, wood processing is the next thing. So we're going to receive a circular saw and wood beams and wood planks. Alright, so this is going to be an opportunity to upgrade the wood directly into something else. Your gaming expenses have increased since you started watching my streams. Guilty. What can I say? Alright, so that means we're going to need to supply our laboratory with wood to do that. Okay, let's do that then. Let's check it out. Is Hampton Southwest? No, we need a new we need a new train stop for it, or no bus stop is right. Freight station is the correct term. Okay. Let's buy a car. and start the research of wood processing. Boom. And we need the AAA truck. And it's going to do this. Load and unload. Oh, I can't even click these on the map. How cool is that? Alright. So let's help the laboratory out. No, I can't build the roads myself. So the AI is building some as well, but I am also allowed to build them myself. So we're not earning any money here for that, but we can complete 1 day of research for every delivery, I see. Now then, let's speed this up a little bit. Let's speed this up a little bit. Okay. Unload and then load available cargo. Oh! That was the thing I would have needed for the passenger thingies. Okay. This way I could have saved myself one... Yeah. We can do the transportation of passengers way better with that. Okay. Already learned something again. So I don't want to go for more trucks to do this, because these trucks will ultimately go useless as soon as they did their job. Okay. So... Okay. I really feel like the cars are just not powerful enough. And we can only research 1 tech per laboratory, I see. So that's how things work out here. Okay then. So what to expand next? This town is doing just fine. They would love to have a little bit more coals though. And the coals come from here. Yeah, why not? Let's do another coal truck here. Gotta say, I don't like them too much though. The cars, I mean. They're so inefficient. There's so much driving for so few thingies there. Yeah, they don't have enough capacity, exactly. They only carry such a low amount of goods. I hope that... I'm pretty sure I can research better cars later down the road. But at the same time, at the beginning, they are quite cost efficient to begin with. So... Oh, I'm kind of like a little bit impatient, honestly, but... I think I could do also warehouses and store just massive amounts of these items there. And sell them off. Okay. So, how's Orlando? Coal's average. I don't want to overdo it. Average is good enough for me. Towns are growing. Wooden coal can use more supplies here. but I'm turning more and more into a company that's just simply able to expand and expand without thinking too much about my money. That's really good. Compared to where we started out, this is really big. What I do think, though, is the game could use a faster time dilution, because it's cool and everything to be at that kind of speed, but I feel like I could use another speed gauge there. The speed is okay, but the speed is by no means great. I guess I hit the spot where trains would be the better alternative to satisfy the needs of these towns. Trains can just transport more stuff in one go. Simple as that. And these demands are daily demands? No, monthly demands. Okay. Demand can't upgrade to the next level because its satisfaction is less than good. So they only upgrade their demand if they have good supplies or better. Okay. Yeah. So the next time I would restart this, and I will definitely restart this, I guess I will try to build a train network way earlier. Because as good as all this might work out, I feel like trains would be way more efficient at that point. We have 20 grand of vehicle running costs. Well, I could reconfigure my passenger transports at that point, but all cool. Wood beams. Yeah, we're getting there. Laboratory is on the way. Okay. So let's just increase the wood and the coal supplies by another pair of cars. I mean, it's not like it's really hurting anybody. I think I misconfigured that other car right now. These are my science cars. Wood and wood. And this ain't no wood car. The AA truck is wrong configured. It has to be coal. There we go. This should work now. I knew something was wrong. So, upgrading the headquarters would cost me a ton of money, would increase the local prices, but that's all. I'm also able to fund new buildings in the town. I have no clue what that does either. But that's okay. So, since I'm that filthy rich, let's do another one of those. So, load. Oops, wrong button. Unload. Yeah, I know that this car hasn't earned any money. It's not its job to earn money. Leave me alone. Sorry. So these three cars, they will provide materials for my manufactory afterwards, so it's okay that they right now don't earn any money. Alright. Let's see how much plus I can do if I don't buy too many vehicles in a month. Although I gotta say, I really do earn a lot of money even though I'm building a lot of vehicles. That's really cool. Martinez also accepts wood. Good stuff. So it'd be really cool to just build a street here over there, connect these this way. But I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to overspread my network. Rather wait for the wood processing technology to finally get there. Because I'm friggin' curious about how the manufacturing part of this game also works. So I rather save up some money to be able to use that later. So here's stone. I don't have any stone yet. It's an Arctic environment. Arctic region. Deciduous forest. What's that? Temperate. Yeah, chill out. I know that these are unprofitable. Subarctic. I like that. This is there's a lot of different biomes going on, and the most promising part about this game is that is its modability. I really am already very curious about the new things the modding community will invent for this game. Like, you could easily add entirely new production chains and products, and I'm pretty sure that in less than 6 months we will have mod packs which add insane amounts of complexity into this game. I'm pretty sure. Because there's the framework is here. Yeah, I know you guys are at the verge of bankruptcy because I dare to not deliver the wood planks you crave for. Well, just adding some drama, you know. So, alright, this game is already so much fun in less than 2 hours. So Hampton now accepts even more coal. Okay. There's tons of things I want to try out and I want to do differently in the near future, and that's always a very healthy very healthy thing for a game. When you just get started out and you just don't want to stop, and there's tons of things you want to try out, and little optimization things like building roads here and there to make things work out more fluently. Good stuff. Seriously good stuff. I've been afraid that this game would be below my expectations, which is something, well, that happens quite often lately. But no. Not this time. Oh, Civilization. Am I the only person not really connecting with Civilization 6 so far? Did I play too much Civilization 5, or is Civilization 6 just not as good as? I don't know. Maybe I don't have all the necessary DLCs yet. Maybe that's the problem. But yeah, Civilization, I played that so much. Together with my wife, with my friends, alone, and well, Civilization all over. Such a good game. If it would not have such a contested market, I would also had done already content for that. But basically, if the games grow too large, I can't pierce the competition anymore, so I stopped doing big titles. Because, you know, I can't beat the competition anyways, so. Alright, without investments we earn about 60 grand a month. That's really not much. So, wood processing research. Let's see, roads 2. What's roads 2? We can build a new garage, better freight stations, better thingies, gasoline engine. There we go, L10. Here. I'm not getting any display what this thing transports. This bad boy would transport 7 units per tour. Yeah. Diesel engine. Diesel engine is unlocks a lot of locomotives and also new trains. Heavy diesel engine and diesel engine tier 2, electric engine. Oh my god! So much stuff. I love it. Okay, but let's get into the wood processing thing. Woodworking would be the next step, but we need manufacturing 2 before we can do that. Furniture and wood frames. Okay. Let's slow down the game a bit. And let's see. Gasoline engine would need iron ore. I love that this game has so much science stuff going on where you have to provide things for. It's really cool. Civ 2. Yeah, it's exactly my problem, Soul Ghost. That's exactly my problem. I was stuck with Civilization 5. That was my personal favorite. But I don't know. I don't know why. But Civ 6, it started with the graphics style that was just not my cup of tea, and something about the gameplay didn't really connect for me. I don't know. But maybe it's just maybe I just need more time. I don't know. Alright, let's see what we can do here with the manufacturing thing. Factories? Yeah. So, the circular saw. How to deal with that? Here, conveyors, lay conveyors, flip conveyors, clear conveyors, conveyor devices, filters and connectors, regular conveyor, okay. Well, let's see. There's the circular saw. And I can decide now if we do wood beams or wood planks. That would be fun, actually, Soul Ghost. Yeah, diagonal roads are not really a thing. For some reason. It's a little bit irritating, isn't it? So, we can do wood planks. Okay, so that thing will produce wood planks for us. So, let's see. I want to check if I... Well, okay, let's try that nevertheless. Here, wood. Flip conveyors. Yeah, just like that. It seems to miss something. Or would it need to connect like that? Doesn't seem to work out like that. So, how to fill connectors with items? Alright. Seems like I have to play around that. So freight stations don't really seem to connect to that one. Probably a warehouse. Doesn't look to work out like that either. So... the only question is, how am I supposed to connect that? Maybe I can connect it directly here. Maybe that's the trick. Ah, here we go. Alright. And then, how does this go further? So, I mean, the circular saw is doing this magic-y thing, and then we need a... Can we do that into a warehouse like that? Maybe we need a connector to the warehouse, just like that. Okay. Even with a proper sound. Man, I like this. Yep. And does it get... Yep. It works! Not gonna lie, I'm a teeny tiny bit proud of myself here. So we're going to connect it just like that. And where was a demand for these planks now? Over at Orlando, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's pause the game. Okay. Freight station. There we go. And we're going to connect it. Alright, the roads are behaving a little bit funky sometimes, to put it into harmless words. Alright, now garage. So the AAA truck can also carry wood beams and such, so we're going to edit that. Can I clear? Whatever. So we're going to load here and unload there. Bang. It's going to be a... Whoops. Let's give that... And let's see if that works out. Hey, Zeros! Yeah, happy to see you, man. Well, I do stream daily,
this
so...
This is very personal.
Aw, thanks! Thank you so much for the gift. Appreciated that so much. So, friend Zeros here, or aka Ash, is one of my long-time viewers here. Wait a sec. Details. Let's follow that little bugger here. So, they're not working out as they should. They're definitely not. Well, Joe, you are not the only fish in the pond, I guess. Wood to Orlando branch. That's nonsense. It's not what I was asking for. Well, Joe, then you have to be creative, I guess. All right, let's. Something doesn't work out here, so I want to go over here and load all available cargo. So, do I need to change something here? So, available for transfer? Yes, okay. All right, let's buy a fresh car and see if So we're going to load. And unload. Don't know why the you don't mind. That's good. There's no need to. So wood plank to Orlando branch. So somehow these other guys were not working out as they wanted. It's no problem, Joe. Really. Don't you worry, please. It's all cool. Look at this car taking a unnecessarily long slope here. Okay. So, but that means I have to take into account the positioning of these things. Man, it's a little bit complicated. Well, I am happy that you support that project, Joe. That's really, really important there. And I personally think if you are running low for a month, that's maybe just a motivation for other people to jump into the gap you leave. Or not. That's okay, never mind. Either way. I strongly believe that profits and revenue will come up if I just keep working constantly, you know? That's all. And I'm very, very grateful for all you did already, you know? Never forget that. Okay, friends, so I think that was a really nice introductory stream for the game, but I also feel like I did so many mistakes that I now know what I don't want to do again, and I definitely want to restart at a clean slate. But I think it's a really good introductory stream to give you an idea how fun this game can be. And also, I'm a little bit tired. But sorry, Zeros, I'm will I be streaming this weekend? Yes, I will. I am running now on a 7-day schedule for the streaming because I love it. And I guess I want to do, well, I'm going to do some Factorio the next few days. Definitely feel like it again. I figured that might be probably some of your cup of tea. Probably gonna do some more Voxel Tycoon as well, though, because I feel like today I learned the basics and the foundations, but I really want to dig deeper into that. Also plan on doing some RimWorld, because we had a bit of a break there. Yeah. Gotta recharge the Factorio itch. Yeah, I really look forward to that again. Not sure where I want to restart there, but we're gonna see that. Okay. Factory must grow. Hey Russie, well, I did have a lot of fun. Oh yeah, the server. I almost asked you today, but I figured that you just must have been busy, because if you don't get that server running, that only means that our good friend Joe is busy with other things, so that's just fine. Alright, friends, so a good night to everybody that's still hanging around here, or a good afternoon, a good morning, a good whatever is the case on your side of the world right now. It's been my pleasure, and I hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I did. Feel free to drop my channel a follow if you enjoyed that. I'm streaming daily. Yeah, you're welcome, Cognito. And yeah, definitely gonna give this game here some more airtime. I probably will roll over to YouTube with that one, because I already see potential for a lot of tutorial materials here. And yeah, it's been my pleasure. You guys rock. And stay awesome, and see you all soon again. Bye-bye. You're welcome.